The stuff, the amazing stuff you learn about these groups and records when you dig down and do a little research on these records. Such is the case at record number 26 on my fantasy playlist, October 12, 1991. Rhythm Syndicate, Hey Donna, an R&B slash dance slash pop record, a Lost 45 by Rhythm Syndicate back in the fall of 1991. They're from Connecticut. They're led by two guys, and I'm going to talk about them in just a little bit more detail in a minute. Singer Evan Rogers and guitarist Carl Strunken. There were four other guys in the band, including a second guitarist. There was a drummer, bass player, and a saxophone player. Strunken and Rogers. Evan Rogers and Carl Strunken were major producers. I did not know that behind the scenes. They've produced records by NSYNC. They contributed a couple of records, a couple of songs, wrote a couple of songs for Christina Aguilera's debut album, which came out back in 1999, which featured a massive hit, Genie in a Bottle. Actually, she had about 3 or 4 hits off that album. And they also wrote, they worked with Cheryl Lynn, Jennifer Holliday, Stephanie Mills, and you're not going to believe this. They put Donny Osmond back on the map. Remember the song Soldier of Love? Donny Osmond's comeback hit 1989. It was written and produced by Evan Rogers and Carl Strunken. And they also produced his follow-up, Sacred Emotion, which also came out in 1989, Donny Osmond. They also co-produced and co-wrote Rihanna's first massive hit, Pon de Replay, which was back in 2005, I believe. That's amazing to me. I didn't know that. The group Rhythm Syndicate, the group these guys were in back in the early 90s, first hit record was Passion. I remember they used to spell this out. And I thought this group was just a bunch of geeky guys. I didn't realize that these guys were like heavyweights in this band. Well, Passion went to number 2 in summer '91, and then he followed up with Hey Donna, which went to number 13. Rhythm Syndicate with Hey Donna at number 26 on my fantasy playlist.